Hello and welcome to Fox Gaming. Today I'm painting Gimli. This is the 7th video in a series of videos where I paint up the entire Fellowship of the Ring. He will be painted to a parade-ready standard. Let's begin. The miniature was primed using Mechanicus Standard Grey. You can use another priming if you want. If you do, remember to base coat his bedroll with Mechanicus Standard Grey. Quovis Black was used to paint the axe shafts. I then use corn red to paint his tunic and gloves. When that is done, I use rhinox hide to paint his boots, belt, straps, beard, hair, vambraces and parts of his helmet. Lead belcher was used to paint the axe heads, chainmail and the details on the helmet except the neck area. The next color is Retributor armor. This was used to paint the belt buckle, the sigil on his helmet, the shoulder armor and the back of the helmet. Now it's time to shade the entire model except his face with Nuln Oil. It does not matter if you hit the face as this will be painted next. The face is painted using Cadian flesh tone. Then I shade his skin using Reikland flesh shade. The shade helps to create depth to the miniature. Now we will take him to the next level by highlighting him. I start by using Mechanicus Standard Grey for the bedroll and an edge highlight on the shaft of the axe. For the second highlight, I use Dawnstone, doing a finer edge highlight on the shaft of the axes, as well as highlighting the bedroll. The red areas was highlighted using corn red. Then a very thin highlight using Wazdaka red. The skin was highlighted using Cadian flesh tone. Kislev flesh was used as a final highlight on the skin areas. Scrag brown was used to paint small lines on his beard and hair. The other brown areas was highlighted using Gorthor brown. Baneblade brown was used as a second highlight on these areas, not the beard and hair, sparingly hitting the outer edges. The silver parts were highlighted using Ironbreaker. Runefang steel. I would like to point out that if you have some other metal colors, you can use that instead, applying the darkest one first and the lightest one second. The gold areas was highlighted using a mix of Genas gold and iron breaker. Now, all that is left is to base the miniature. There are a lot of nice looking bases out there, so take your pick. I have this homemade base ready that I use for this project. I have made a video about it. The link is in the description. I just glue on the basing material using PVA glue, and I paint the rim of the base black and put on some green flock. With that, Gimli is done. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like the video if you liked it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Stay tuned for the rest of the Fellowship painting guides. See you around.